Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines. Federal government to punish supervisors approving salaries for japa workers. HND holders must undergo 1 year mandatory training. Kwara Lawmaker Razaq Owolabi empowers 300 constituents. Pray for Governor AbdulRazaq. Labour tells Tinubu to not transmit minimum wage bill without negotiation. NPC seeks collaboration with UNICEF. SERAP decries 121 trillion naira debt. Seeks probe of World Bank loans. Muslims reject a large plan to depose Sultan. Lagbaja promised timely resolution of insecurity issues. And on sport, Brume clinches 4th African title. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has directed that all civil servants drawing salaries from the government after relocating abroad should be made to refund the money. The president also directed that the supervisors and department heads of the corporates must also be punished for aiding and abetting the fraud under their watch. Tinubu gave the direction on Saturday at the award night organized by the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation to commemorate the 2024 Civil Service Week. Represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, the President expressed dismay over the attitude of the ghost workers. The head of Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemieson, has asked workers with higher national diploma to undergo 1 year mandatory training before the conversion from executive to officers cadre. According to a statement released, Yemieson said this at a virtual interactive session with civil servants in commemoration of the 2024 Civil Service Week. While fielding questions from one of the civil servants during the meeting, Yemieson said the curriculum for HND and BSc holders were not the same. Hence, HND graduates would have to undergo mandatory 1 year training before conversion from executive to officers cadre. Honorable Razaq Owolabi, representing Shara Okiode constituency at the Kwara State House of Assembly, on Friday, empowered 300 constituents with cash gifts in a gesture of goodwill and community development. The event coincided with the 3rd Owo Festival, which featured prayers for Governor AbdulRazaq's administration. Islamic scholar Sheikh Zulkarnain emphasized the importance of prayer, urging the public to prioritize it in all endeavors. Also, Sheikh Azan and Hussein Akbari commended the lawmaker for his dedication to serving his constituents. Owolabi, while speaking, emphasized his commitment to helping his people. He vowed to continue supporting his community whenever possible.
What is happening now, I'm not surprised, because he has done it about 4 or 5 times in this community. He did one in Share, I was there. Everyone he has been doing is wonderful. How many honorable can achieve what Owolabi has achieved under 2 years? It's awesome. Owolabi is a different honorable. It's not an honorable that doesn't want his community to develop. He's a standing honorable, and I will give it to him 100 times. So
it's a very good development. Yeah, and I think it's a great achievement, especially for this community. It shows that they have a leader that have their people in mind. Because some of our leaders nowadays, they don't care. As soon as they get to that position, they don't even care about anybody anymore. But it shows that they have a good leader, a leader that has his people in mind. So I think it's a kudos for Honorable Owolabi.
The organized labor has urged President Bola Tinubu to consider consulting and reaching an agreement with its leadership before transmitting the proposed bill on the new minimum wage into the National Assembly. This was as the union admitted that much anticipated meeting of the National Executive Committee, which will accommodate about 300 labor leaders, is being stalled by Tinubu's delay in forwarding the bill. The Federal Commissioner representing Lagos State in National Population Commission said that Oladoye has called for collaboration with United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF, on enlightenment campaign on e-birth registration in the state. She spoke during a visit to UNICEF's country representatives in Ikoyi, Lagos. Oladoye said this will enable MPC to get the right data for developmental plans. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has sent a complaint to the World Bank Inspection Panel, urging the panel to probe allegations of corruption in the spending of the loans and other funding facilities obtained by the federal government and Nigeria's 30 state governors, and to review the implementation of all bank-funded projects by successive governments since 1999. SERAP also maintained that despite money loaned to Nigeria by the World Bank over the decades, many citizens are still living in poverty and hardship till date. The Muslim Rights Concern has raised concerns about an alleged plan by the Sokoto State Governor, Ahmed Aliyu, to depose the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar III. In a statement on Monday, Muric's executive director, Professor Isiaq Akintola, expressed alarm over the potential move, which comes amid controversy and tension following the deposition of several monarchs in Kano State. Governor Aliyu, who had previously removed 15 traditional rulers for various offenses, stressed that the Sultan's role is not only traditional, but also religious, extending beyond Sokoto to cover all Nigerian Muslims as a spiritual head. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tariq Lagbaja, has assured Nigerians that the Nigerian Army Headquarters is committed to resolving all security issues in the country promptly. This, Lagbaja said, will be done in a way that will be favorable to the country and the citizens. Delivering his remarks at the roundtable with stakeholders in Abuja on Monday, the Army Chief stated that the Army will continue to operate without reservations to ensure the safety and security of the country. The last on the news is sport. Tokyo 2020 Olympics bronze medalist Eze Brume has reclaimed her Africa Women's Long Jump title, as well as her fourth after topping the charts at the ongoing 2024 Africa Senior Athletics Championship in Cameroon on Sunday. Brume came from second place and landed a massive 6.7 meter in her last attempt to nick the title ahead of Burkina Faso's Math Kwara, who was leading with 6.72 meter after 5 attempts. to the end of the news at 9. Has the recap of the story. Federal government to punish supervisors approving salaries for japa workers. HND holders must undergo 1-year mandatory training. Kwara Lawmaker Razaq Owolabi empowers 300 constituents. Pray for Governor AbdulRazaq. Labour tells Tinubu to not transmit minimum wage bill without negotiation. MPC seeks collaboration with UNICEF. SERAP decries 121 trillion naira debt. Seeks probe of World Bank loans. Muslims reject alleged plan to depose Sultan. Lagbaja promised timely resolution of insecurity issues. And on sport, Brume clinches 4th African title. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News at 9. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am an infant Ismail. Good night.